Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In our today's video, we are going to see about two things which are really important for every one of us to know. Now let's begin with the video. The first thing is a new virus in China, tick-borne virus. Tick-borne virus has infected 67 people and 7 dead in China. More than 7 months into the pandemic, the novel coronavirus has already infected close to 19 million people across the world and resulted in 7 lakh 11,271 fatalities, even with strict social distancing measures and lockdowns in place. The toll of the highly infectious continues to increase with every passing day as we struggle to live with new normal the face of the pandemic which reportedly emerged from Wuhan, China. The country has now reported a new infectious disease caused by a tick-borne virus. What is tick-borne virus now? According to the Chinese media, the tick-borne virus has already infected close to 67 people and killed at least 7. The authorities have already warned people of possible human-to-human transmission of this disease, as scientists and medical experts believe that the infectious infection has been transmitted from ticks to humans. The virus can be transmitted through tick bites, has been identified as severe fever with thrombocytopenia syndrome or SFTS virus for short. As per the leading Chinese daily Global Times, East China's Jiangsu province had already reported more than 37 cases in the first half of the year, and 23 more people were found to have contracted the disease later in East China's Anhui province. It's not a new disease. SFTS is not a new disease as it was reported in 2009 in central China. Since then, the country has isolated pathogen in the year 2011. The pathogen of this virus belonging to the bunny virus category, which a family of arthropod-borne and rodent-borne viruses. What are the symptoms of tick-borne virus? As per reports, Chinese Daily, a woman belonging to Nanjing, capital of Jiangsu, reported symptoms such as fever and coughing. After a medical examination, doctors found that she had low platelet count and a decline of leukocyte in her blood as well. Wang has admitted to the hospital for a period of 1 month for the proper treatment of the viral contagion, after which she was discharged. Some of the other symptoms of tick-borne illness may include headache, fatigue, and muscle aches. Patients can pass the virus to others via blood or mucus. Sheng Jifeng, a doctor from the first affiliated hospital under Zhengjing University, said the possibility of human to human transmission could not be excluded. Patients can pass the virus to others via blood or mucus. Doctors want tick bites is the major transmission route. As long as people remain cautious, there is no need over panic over such a contagion as per reports. So guys, this is the first important thing that we all have to know. And the second one is we all have to be very proud of this. And this is about Serum Institute of India. I'll just read you a quote. We plan to make millions of doses of COVID vaccine over 3 months, the CEO of Serum Institute says. The Serum Institute of India Private Limited, the world's largest vaccine manufacturer by the number of doses produced and sold globally, more than 1.5 billion doses, has partnered with AstraZeneca to support efforts for vaccine against COVID 19. It also got the DCGI go ahead to manufacture its own indigenously developed vaccine. Serum Institute CEO Adar Poonwala speaks to Anuradha Mascarenas about their efforts to develop these vaccines. How long will it take for a vaccine against COVID-19 to be made available? It will be long time before everyone gets vaccine because of the number of doses that needs to be administered. This includes challenges in administrating the doses in all parts of the world, and it may not necessarily mean that the first vaccine that is licensed is the best one. There are many different scientific approaches being taken to make the COVID 19 vaccine, and we'll have to wait and see which is the best vaccine to give to the world. Serum Institute has partnered with British drug maker AstraZeneca to support Oxford University's efforts for a vaccine against COVID 19. Among the leading vaccine candidates is the AstraZeneca product, to which Serum has committed hundreds of millions of dollars. We would have not done that if we would not believe in the AstraZeneca Zenka vaccine. Regarding the AstraZeneca product, an announcement will be made in 2 or 3 days. We should wait for that and then comment on the phase 1 trials that they have conducted. I cannot comment on the amount of doses we have made so far, but we plan to make millions of doses over the next 3 months after we get the manufacturing license. We have committed hundreds of millions of dollars in capex and opex to start producing the vaccine. VPM 1002, which is also produced by Serum Institute, is a part of clinical trials to assess if these antibiotic shots can be game changer in the fight against COVID. The VPMBCG vaccine for TB is undergoing clinical trials. More than 1,000 patients have been vaccinated in 2 months, and we'll know whether it significantly reduces the severity of COVID or not. Serum Institute has become the first manufacturer in an indigenously developed Pionocolmala vaccine. Earlier, the demand was met by licensed importers. This is a Pioneocomala polystratic conjugate vaccine for took 5 years to develop and conduct multi-centric global trials before it was licensed. This is typically how long vaccines take. The vaccine is used for active immunization, active invasive disease, and pneumonia caused by strep in infant. The DCGI looked at the evidence from human trials to allow the first fully indigenously developed vaccine for marketing in India. Serum Institute has obtained the approval of DCGI to conduct phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 clinical trials for the vaccines, which are concluded after reviewing clinical data on July 14. Was granted permission to manufacture the first domestically developed vaccines. So guys, India requires 70 to 80 million doses initially in private market. There will be demand for 10 million doses, for which there are other players like PFIZ, ZDR, GSK, and there are government tenders which will probably procure 50 to 60 million doses over the next 2 or 3 years. This is a global demand of another 100 million doses that we will slowly try to fill to the next 2 or 3 years. So guys, that's all in today's video. So these are some important things that we should know about this coronavirus updates, and we all Indians should be proud that Indian is manufacturing this. And if we know about his history, his father was a farmer, And once, when his cows and his animals, everything like domestic animals used to get ill, his father used to call the doctors to get it vaccines or something. And once they thought, what if we start creating vaccines? And that's the huge setup of creating the vaccines. And now this is the world's largest producer of vaccines around the world. So that's all for today. Meet you all in the next video. Thank you.